Isabella here. So today I'm going to show you steps to achieving a good base for an oily skin. I have an oily skin, so I'm going to use my skin as a case study. So the first thing I want to do is take my wipes and then some micellar water. This is the N Living micellar water / makeup remover, and I'm going to take out all the impurities on my face. I don't care if I've washed my face. Sorry, I have a mirror, so I'm just going to say I don't care if I washed my face or not. The first thing I want to do is take out any impurities I have on my face with some micellar water. There are times when you want to do your makeup and you probably had your bath like an hour ago and you've maybe walked around, especially for brides or for one of brides or for when you have like an event, but you have moved around the whole house or the whole area itself, and then you won't know that you've actually accumulated some dirt on your face. So it's very good to always cleanse your face first before you start any skin prep. Next, I like to hydrate. Hydration is very key, so it means that I'm just returning some moisture to my face. It's like returning water to my face, but you know what I mean. So I'm using the Mario Badescu skincare facial spray. Right, so I'm just going to spray that like so and wait for it to dry down a bit. So I can start to use my hand or my brushes, but for moisturizer I like to use my hand. Even on my clients, I use my clean hands to just put some moisturizer on their face. I like to apply my moisturizer generously, and because my face is oily, I like to use my simple hydrating light moisturizer. So this just adds some moisture back to my face like water, so there's nothing like oils or anything going on. We have some emollient moisturizer like the Embryolisse, which is it's in between oil, like a bit of oil and water, and you understand, but I like to just go in with an hydrating moisturizer. At times I use the Embryolisse as well if I just want like a whole lot of hydration. I think I've opened my skin to, you know the drill, but really my skin is very oily, so I'll just use this light moisturizer. I use different kind of moisturizer as long as it's good, but I like lightweight moisturizers. I'm ranting a lot, don't mind me. Let me just go ahead and moisturize my face. Another thing oily skin people shy away from, which I don't, is using glow serums, glow essence and all that. I like to have like a really glowing skin, so in as much as I want my skin to be matte, I still want it to have that youthful glow, you understand. All right, so I'm going to be using this TM Essential Duo Glow Essence. I also still like to use my hand to massage that into my skin. You can decide to use whatever means you like, but for me, my hand will just do it. So this is just, as much as I want to achieve a matte look, I still want that youthful glow on my skin. So I'll be using the TM Essentials Duo Glow Essence drops. So the thing is, most people with oily skin tend to shy away from anything that has glow or anything, but I do not. So I'm going to apply this all over my face just to, you understand, bring back the glow into my skin. So it's not going to be, it's not oily, it's just to restore some glow to my face. So even if I'm going to have a matte finish, I'm still going to be glowing. I hope you understand. Now I'm going to let this glow potion I thought it's a portion. I'm just going to let it sink in and then dry down a bit before I go on to the next step. My scented candle here is giving me this inspiration. Alright, so this is French juniper and lavender fragrance. I like it. Come on, I can go meal a job. But I really love this. I'm just gonna set it down and continue. All right, so my face has dried down a bit, so the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to be using the Mirror Skin Prep, and this is a toner, so it controls shine. So I'm just going to put this all over my T-zone. You can either use a beauty blender, a brush, or a cotton pad. A cotton pad is actually the best thing to use, but I think I ran out of cotton pads and I already started filming before I realized that we do not have cotton pads. But then just apply it well in a dabbing motion. Apply it in a dabbing motion on the parts where you know that you would sweat naturally. So for me, I sweat on the nose, I sweat underneath my lip here, my chin, my cupid's bow area, the bridge of my nose. Then I want my brows to also be matte so that my pencil can glide on easily when I'm trying to map out my brows. And also on my temple, I like to put some on the temple because I tend to sweat here as well. But don't worry, the brush doesn't take anything out of it. As long as you can get products on the skin, it will just dry into a matte finish. So there are some products that are actually even harsher than, or how will I say it, they tend to be drier than this Meron skin product. This like it's a tiny bottle. I have a big bottle somewhere. All right, so there are some other products that tend to actually be even drier, that when it dries, it dries into like an harmattan finish, like you would literally feel your face cranking up, you understand? So this is one of the reasons I like to use that glow TM Essential Glow Essence I used, because of products like this, you get. All right, so I'm just going to leave this to dry down, and then I'll continue the makeup process. My face has dried a bit, and then you can see that even with the fact that it dried down, it's not like harmattan dry. There are some other products, I legit have used some products that will also be harmattan dry. I like them because yes, they do the work for me, so I'm not discriminating at all. I like them, but today I just started to use this soft one, you understand? I'm not trying to go crazy matte, but I still want a matte kind of finish with the glow. Hope you understand. The next product I'll be using is my grape. So this is a matte primer. This is the Revlon Color Stay Grape, and it's a matte primer. So this is going to be, I'm going to use this all over my face, for it's something that my foundation can adhere to. So it means it is going to act as a grape for my foundation. So it will, you understand? So this is the primer. Yeah, you know what the primer does. So this is like a base for my foundation. So I'll apply it, and then my foundation stays on it, like it holds my foundation. Yeah, it grips my foundation. It doesn't allow it to move up and down. So the grip is going to be used all over my face except for under the eye. And I want to explain why we don't use primer under the eye in one of my short videos. Watch out. But anyway, I'm still going to say it anyways. I'll say it here. Kick up the face up. Just to kick up the face up. Just to kick my face a bit more, I'm going to be going in with this Meron Anti-Shine Primer. It's just a touch-up anti-shine. We still call it primer because it's going under the makeup. Or if I don't use the Meron, I like to use the TM Essentials Face Primer. They do the same thing. So I think let's use the TM Essentials. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to apply it on the parts where I oil up the most. So this is just going on my T-zone, because this is a crazy, I didn't use the word crazy. This is just to further prime. I like to put it on my eyebrow because I don't want any oil in my brows. All right, so I'm just applying this where I know I have oils, you understand, where I naturally oil up. So here I'm gonna apply some here. I'm gonna apply some on my nose, not too much. And that's all I'll be doing. That's all I'll be doing. To marry the whole face concoction I've done together, I'm going to use my LA Girl Primer Spray. This is a prep and hydrate face makeup primer. It's not a compulsory step, but then I just like to do this, just, you understand, add more hydration to the face before I put on some foundation. All right, so I'll let this dry down a bit, and then I'm going to apply my foundation. Now if I'm going to just go out into the sun, of course a face a sunscreen is needed every of the time. So I'm just going to apply this broad spectrum sunscreen spray on my face. I'm gonna find that open. All right. So apart from every other thing like foundation, powder, and whatever we have that we're going to put on this base, this is basically what I do to get a matte finish look for my makeup. So this is not like my mattest what do I say, it's products. There's some products I still use that will still make my face like really matte, but this is like a typical everyday matte makeup finish look. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you in my next video. Isabella here. Bye. 30 and I'm in the gym, and I didn't put anything on my face apart from what I showed you guys. And can you see that my face is still matte? So you can imagine having foundation all over what is going on here. It means that my makeup is going to last for a very long time before it starts breaking any form of oil. I didn't really go where did I go to? Okay, I went to buy some products for content creating, and then I came to the gym. So I think it took me about like between the time I applied and now, that's like 6 hours. So yeah, 6 hours of some really good face products going on down here. Bye.